Hi, artists, creatives, and art appreciators. I'm Kathleen Arola-Johnson from Creative Solace Studios. I'm about to start on a new project in this mini journal with you today. I have just finished this 5 supplies in 5 minutes mini journal. In this book, these demonstrations, I planned out the first supply ahead of time, and then I brainstormed on camera to see what I might come up with while thinking quickly in 5 minutes. In this new journal, I have planned out the materials ahead of time, and I will be describing them, teaching how to do it as in a tutorial. For these 5 supplies in this cover, you'll either need a book or a piece of paper. You will need some scrapbook papers, one that is the size of your book or background paper, another that can fit across it vertically. The next ones aren't exact measurements. This scrapbook paper is a little bit shorter. So supply number 1. Supply number 2 is vellum or tissue paper or just another scrapbook paper in a couple varying shapes and sizes. The third item is a transparency paper, acetate. If you don't have this, again, another scrap paper or tissue paper will do. Also, a alternative version of this is those window decals that you can peel off the window. Sometimes you can get those at the dollar store or 99-cent store, and they're good for collage as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3 types of paper. Supply number 4 is acrylic paint in 2 colors. I'm choosing heavy body. And the last supply is white gesso. I am not going to count scissors or glue as part of paintbrushes or water as part of my supplies. These are the 5 supplies that I've outlined, and I will be describing this and how to do it while setting my timer for 5 minutes to do this art lesson. First, we're going to take the background paper and glue it onto whatever you are working on. On top of that, I'm going to collage one of the other scrapbook papers vertically. Then heading over to some of the vellum that we can see a little bit through it, putting it towards the center. And another one towards the top. I'm actually going to pick this up and put the transparency on first. When I'm working with transparency, I like to put the glue in the corners rather than all over the place. That anchors it down but doesn't smear it too much. The size of this one is fitting over most of the cover. Okay, now back to this piece of vellum. I wanted it to show a little bit more on top, so it would be a little bit more three-dimensional, give some texture in this top layer of the collage. Moving along to the final piece of scrapbook paper, I would like that to be featured above this. So each layer is peeking out in some kind of way, adding dimension and interest to that cover. Those are the three types of papers. When I move on to the acrylic paint, I am going to start with a color first and then go and finish it with some black outlining. I am choosing to paint a number 5 as my cover symbol because the whole book revolves around the number 5. It's 5 supplies being timed for 5 minutes, so I think that makes a nice bold graphic statement on the cover. Once I'm done with the first color, I'm using a finer tipped brush to do some outlining with the black. And again, this is heavy body acrylic, but you could use it with other types of acrylic, and you choose if you want to outline the whole 5 or just part of it. Lastly, I can see the timer. I've got less than a minute left. I will highlight that with some of the white gesso, quickly cleaning off that dirty brush. Getting some highlights going around so the number pops up more bold with the white. Do I want more white or am I done? Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna go for some little white dots here, and I am down to the last few seconds on the timer. We made it. 5 supplies in 5 minutes. I hope that you join me for the rest of the lessons and descriptions of them in the remaining pages of this mini journal. Thank you for watching Creative Solace Studios.